We have a message for doctors and physical therapists. Stop pitying stroke survivors. Today we will discuss the detrimental effects of pity and why we believe it's so prevalent in the stroke community.
Hi, my name is Sonia Kuntz. I've had a stroke in 2011 and I've been actively recovering from it ever since. I'm living proof that it is possible to reverse the effects of a stroke, and that is what we share on this channel.
I'm Peter Kuntz, Sonia's husband. I have more than a decade of experience as a nationally certified health and fitness trainer, and I've been with Sonia every step of the way in her stroke recovery. The three things that we focus on in this channel are retraining the nervous system through proper body mechanics, mobility training adjusted for stroke recovery, and the benefits of being on the carnivore diet. If any of these sound great to you, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. Disclaimer, we are not medical professionals and nothing we say on this channel should be considered medical advice.
All right, so
Pity.
yeah, so let's say you had a stroke, and let's say it's a big one, like I had.
Mhm.
At that point, I was just hoping and looking for someone to tell me what to do, exactly what I needed to do. But what I got was I went to the physical therapist, and we get up, or both of us kind of lift me up, and I'm putting into the rails, okay? Put me on the rails, and she goes, all right, here you go. Come on, Sonia, do your best. Do your best. Now, I didn't really understand, like I was so, at that moment, I had a lot of different things and emotions and everything else. And part of me was like, I didn't really know what was happening. I'll tell you about that at the next one. But I'm like, okay, but like she tells me to do this, okay, I'm gonna do that, And I was struggling, and my leg was,
The knee is buckling
buckling, and my
the
ankle
and
is
the arm
buckling, and my
her
ankle,
right
like,
arm trying to grab,
I
trying to
couldn't
move
do
along
anything with my arm. Like my arm was just kind of there, and
but she was moving forward, very slowly,
very slowly,
and it was really rough, and the body mechanics were completely like jello on half the side, on one side, but she was moving forward. So since she was moving forward, no matter how it looked,
then my physical therapist was like, good job, keep on going,
just do what you can do, just try your best.
All right.
Question: as a personal fitness trainer, you're coming to me, you're paying me to tell you what to do to get in shape. You're paying me to tell you what to do, show you how to do it, and make sure you do it right. Okay? That's how I earned my money. So if I just tell you, okay, now here's what you're going to do. Okay, good. Just do what you can do. Just do your best. My clients didn't pay me so that they could do what they understood was their best. They were paying me so that I could show them that their best is beyond what they realize they can do. That's what made me the expert in that particular field. If I'm the expert that's showing somebody this is where you are and this is how you get to where you want to be and this is what you can actually do, then me telling you just do your best means that I don't know shit. It means that I don't know how to get you where you want to be. Because if you're just doing your best, you can do that on your own, right? If the physical therapist is saying, okay, well, just do your best, and what they're really saying, whether they're consciously aware of it or not, and I'm talking to you, physical therapists, I know that probably you can't do it. So just do whatever you can and then get a gold star because I don't believe that you can do much more than that.
Yeah. And the thing is, okay, so I was going through physical therapy. And then at some point, I was like, I can't do what this physical therapist is telling me I can do. And so at some point, I quit. And I know that there is a lot of stroke survivors had the same thing because all of a sudden my arm was hurting, my back was hurting, like and the whole thing came down to in my head, I am just broken. I'm gonna be like this forever.
Mm-hmm.
And even my physical therapist is telling me, do your best. I was doing my best and I could not do it, any of it. Okay, so first of all, the whole thing is messed up, okay, because you're not broken.
No, you're not.
You're not, there's nothing wrong at all with anything that's going on. Okay, what happened is that the physical therapist or your doctor or whoever it is,
Or probably both,
who are just telling you, yeah, do your best. They have no idea what's going on. That's what's going on. Okay, they're clueless to say, do this. You just had a stroke, so we're going to do this, and that is going to make you better. Because they have no idea what that is. I will say this with physical therapists, I'm not bagging on you. If you're at like the hospital or someplace else, I know that you're just trying to do your best. There goes best. But if you don't know what to do, then I say you need to figure it out. You need to figure out what is it because you going to your work and see all the stroke survivors and say, just do your best. Maybe this exercise or that exercise or the sometimes in the pool and you do it and then still just do your best. Their best, what does it mean? They don't know. They're trying to find you like, okay, tell me what to do, not tell me to do my best. So then you quit. Whenever you quit, and then you're stuck with this thing in your mind that you're just broken and that you can't do it. And that's what they have forever. Forever. Okay? That is not right.
so physical therapists, we really don't hate you.
No.
And I can appreciate that how you got to this point industry wide. I mean, of just patting somebody on the head, and that's what you're doing, and thinking that you're doing your job and you're doing it well. Okay, so here's the scenario as I understand it. Somebody has a stroke, and the doctors don't really know what's going on, and you've been trained to handle the situation, to handle your job in the way that you're currently handling it. Let's say you're a brand new physical therapist, you show up on the job and you really want to make a difference in all these people's lives, and that's wonderful and that's great and you're ready to go. But then you talk to some seasoned physical therapists, and what have they seen month after month after month? They've seen, so somebody comes in, their insurance is paying for a certain amount of physical therapy after their stroke, and then you tell them to do what, do this exercise, just do, here you go, just do your best. Now try and do this exercise. Okay, yeah, lift the weight some more, lift the weight some more. Good, good. I'm throwing you a bone because your life sucks, because you had a stroke and you don't have anywhere to go because nobody knows shit. So, okay, we're just going to do our best. But then you do that for a while. The seasoned physical therapist does that for a while, and the person, time after time, gets a little bit of recovery, a little bit of improvement, and then stagnates and probably slides back a little bit with extra pain that they never had before. And then their insurance runs out and you don't see them again. And you see that over and over and over again. And so you realize after a while that what you're doing really doesn't amount to as much as you thought that it would when you started the job. Every once in a while, then somebody actually makes a recovery. So every once in a while, you feel like you made a difference. But most of the time, then you feel just deflated because you showed up to make a difference and you're not able to make the difference. But industry-wide, everybody's trained the same way. All the doctors are saying the same thing, so it must be right. Wrong. It means that people with the lab coats on, people who are in charge, they missed some major, major things. That's what it actually means. But if you're in that situation, I can understand how, all right, so another person who's had a stroke is coming in, so I'm going to do my job, I'm going to earn my pay, and I'm going to give them some encouragement. If I were in that situation, that would probably be what I'd be resigned to. Like, I really can't make that much of a difference in the person's life, and that's just how it is. Sucks. But giving them an attaboy, then, at least I can do that.
Yeah, and let me tell you.
And that's gotta suck for you.
Yeah, and let me just tell you, from a stroke survivor, it doesn't work.
It makes it worse.
It makes it worse.
A lot worse.
Okay, it makes it worse because you, like I said, the physical therapist, you're trying, or just saying, okay, tell me what to do. Be honest. Okay, I think that's the very first thing. Just be honest. If you
be honest with yourself.
Yeah, if you look, it like your stroke. If somebody would turn to me and said, "Sonia, okay, you had a major stroke, and seriously, I don't think that you're gonna get, the 100% better." Honestly, I think I would cry, but I think I would be like, all right, what can we do? Just be honest, because I'll tell you what, that person who just had a stroke, I had so much going on in my mind, trying to just wrap around everything and trying to, I don't need your pity. I don't need your empathy. I need you to be honest with me. Even the honest that would hurt, it would hurt. And it would hurt. But I would rather like that. Just, all right, just plain and simple. All right, cool. And go from there. It's like everything that we've talked about with some of our videos. You have to have the first step. No matter what you do, you have to have a first step. And the pitying and the good job, and that tells me no idea where I am, besides I can't do it and I'm broken. That is not a first step. That's me going,
that's blowing sunshine up someone's ass that really doesn't need any false sunshine. They need what's what.
Yeah.
Hey, my life sucks right now because I had a stroke.
Yeah.
Help me unsuck my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the first thing is, you need to tell me what's what. Because everything already, you think you're going to make their day worse? Really? Just be honest with them. Hey, You know, somebody comes to us right now, and we'll get to that in a minute. That's actually really exciting. But if somebody comes to us and says, okay, I had a stroke a month ago. I've been watching your videos. All right, I get it. I've seen other people go through physical therapy and it's been crap. I'm supposed to go through physical therapy, but I don't want to because I think it's going to be crap. You're saying that we can do something different. All right, what's my first step? I don't know. Let's check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So
Let's check it out.
it's not a prescribed thing. It's not something that some doctor wrote a thesis on, and so you follow the paint by numbers, because everybody's body is different. Everybody's stroke is different. Everybody's mindset and emotional state is different. And all of these things play into what your first step is and what you can do at the beginning.
Yeah.
So we take these things into consideration. We get in there with you. It's the only way to do it, because we need to know what's going on with you so that we can help you understand what's going on with you.
Yeah.
So that you can go, okay, this
is number one.
This is exactly where I am right now with this exercise or this movement skill.
Yeah.
This is where I am. This is where I'm not. And everything else is just what I have to say about it or what I feel about it.
Yeah.
And that's fine to say and feel stuff about it, but none of that shit makes any difference. What makes a difference is being honest about reality right now.
Yeah.
Saying, just do what you can, move however you move, good job, I'm giving you encouragement. That's putting icing on a shit cake. It's still a shit cake. Nobody wants to eat it, and it's gross. So cut it out.
Sorry.
What's the truth, man? So, okay, I think we're done with the rant.
Yeah, yes.
Part of the video. Now, watch what you eat. Don't eat them shit cakes.
So
we have a challenge and an invitation for everybody who's had a stroke, who's recovering from a stroke, who's watching this video.
Yeah. So we were on a interview, and Peter said, we want to
we want 100
people to come.
We discussed it beforehand, and we said 10 people. And in the interview, I didn't even realize until after the interview when Sonia said something that, yeah, you said 100. Yeah, 100. Yeah, we said 10 before. Well.
But yeah.
But you know what? What came out.
Yeah.
And
it's
let's
the
get
right
100
thing.
people.
Yeah, I want 100 people for free to come.
We will not charge you.
No.
So here's the challenge and the invitation.
There are two things that we need. One, carnivore diet. Mm-hmm. And two, give me a year.
A year, and what's going to happen in a year?
Yeah.
We're going to train you. We're going to help you understand the exercises to do. We need people who have had a stroke to be in this, because we have effectively trained, largely rehabbed one person, and she's sitting right here. Everything that we've done, that we're doing at this point, works for Sonia and her recovery really, really well. But everybody's body is different. So what works for her best might be a little bit different. We need to dial this in, make it a system, a duplicatable system that we can get out to the world. But we can't do that without people who are actually working with us in their own recovery. So our challenge and our invitation is to come be one of those people.
Yeah. I want stroke survivors to not being a thing. Like what imagine if you had a stroke and it was a bad one, but your doctor first of all tells you, okay, you just had a stroke, so I'm saying you have to say no carbs, no sugar at all. And then going through a physical therapist or me and say, okay, let's work around your nervous system, because that's what was happening. It's in your brain, right? So your nervous system, let's focus on that and give your body the whole thing so that when you're ready, then you can do the curls.
We focus on the nervous system because that delivers the message from your brain
Yeah.
through the nervous system to your muscles to do what there is to do. You need your brain to tell your muscles what to do, but they're either not getting the right message,
yeah,
or they're not getting any message.
any message.
And so you go to do this, and what comes out is this. Those two don't look remotely alike.
Yeah.
So instead of doing more of what is not correct, then we focus on correct the delivery system, the
Yeah.
message delivery system, which is the nervous system. When that starts working, when that starts delivering messages to the correct muscles in the correct way, then we start actually doing the exercise.
Mm-hmm.
But until then, you've got no business trying to do an exercise that you can't correctly do.
Yeah.
For some reason that we can't fathom, nobody has caught on to this in decades. It is the most basic fundamental shit. Sorry for all the cussing, but not really sorry, because this is just so stupid. So this is what we're doing, and we believe that we can provide the help that you need. If we didn't believe it, we wouldn't be issuing this challenge and issuing this invitation. So this is our invitation to you. Message us, comment, come on down. You're the next contestant.
All right. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Right.
You guys are awesome. You rock. Love you. Bye.